The JFK Arboretum, New Ross, County Wexford, was the venue for the first Ireland's Woodland show that took place in August of 2024. This show brought together many aspects from the woodlands world, including forestry, machinery, crafts and art, and chainsaw carving. We caught up with organiser Alex Kelly to tell us more about the event.
My name is Alex Kelly and I'm with the Irish Wood Producers. We organised this Ireland's Woodland show to bring everyone together in forestry from everyone in the sector, from the commercial side to the forest owners to all the state agencies. And we've had a wonderful weekend so far. We've been challenged with the weather, but we've had our conferences and all our guest speakers have come down. We've had woodland walks, we've had activities in archery and face painting and scavenger hunts in the woods with kids coming in. So in our conference yesterday we had Barry Delaney from the Forest Service. The grand opening was from Minister James Brown.
So it's fantastic to be here for the official opening of the Ireland Woodland Show, and it's a real opportunity for landowners to come and see about planting forestry, which is really good obviously for the environment, but also there's good opportunities in terms of economics as well for those landowners. And to see so many people here is really wonderful, and of course there's a lot of cultural events as well.
And we have a really big headlining event here. We have the Celtic Chainsaw Carvers have done an amazing job and they're all working on really big projects here. We've had people fly in from around the world. We've got the top carvers in the world coming to us, and we've got brilliant carvers from nationally within Ireland as well.
My name's Will Fogarty and I'm a chainsaw sculptor from Limerick. It's been great to be involved here in the first Irish Woodland Show. Hopefully there'll be many more.
I'm Chris Wood, I'm from Wales. I've come to the Celtic Chainsaw Carvers in Ireland because it's fab. I'm doing Finn and the Salmon of Knowledge. Yeah, really enjoying the show. I love the place. I love the Irish people. I couldn't wait to come over here.
Hey guys, my name is Mark Malone. I'm from Northern Ireland, County Armagh. The piece is a dragonfly. When I first met John, a lady had asked me for one, and he sort of mentored me through it via FaceTime and Messenger.
Okay, I'm Heather Crumpton. I'm from Huddersfield in Yorkshire. It's really, really nice to be here, and I really hope that this is the first of many excellent events here. My piece is an attempt at a merrow. We're looking at Irish mythology, which is obviously, not being Irish, a sort of new exploration for me, which has been fascinating. And it's been lovely to learn a little bit more about stories and stuff that are important here.
Hi, I'm Clem Jacob. I'm down here in New Ross. John asked me would I get involved with him a little bit to help him out, and I was only too delighted. I just couldn't say no to his enthusiasm, and I think his idea is fantastic.
I'm Christopher D from Dungarvan, County Waterford, enjoying a fabulous show here in New Ross, County Wexford, where all the Irish carvers have come together to create absolutely amazing pieces. This is my piece, the river god of the Barrow. You have the god with the fish coming through, a couple of salmon, and there's a whole story behind the goat's head on it as well.
My name is Tommy Kerrigan. I go under Tommy K Chainsaw Caravan. I'm delighted I've been invited to participate in this event. I made a fairy house, but the animals have taken over the fairy house, and there's a little fox peeking out the door, and a hare on another side peeking out the window, and an owl resting on the other window. And they're living happily ever after.
Hi, Paul Carney here from Campsaw Distributors Ireland. We're delighted to be a part of the Irish Woodland Show. John Hayes and his team have put together a fantastic event and attracted huge numbers here over the weekend. And I'd like to just say that we're absolutely delighted to be a part of it.
Richie Clark is my name, from Mullingar, County Westmeath. I've been professionally carving for about 10 odd years. I'm heavily influenced by folklore, Celtic mythology, all of that good stuff, fantasy, anything really that makes people think. This piece here now depicts the story, the legend of Lee Bawn. She was a woman who lived on the banks of Lough Neagh, and the lake gushed up on dry land and drowned her whole family. It's quite a sad story, but the good thing for her was she survived in an underwater lake cavern for a whole year and became a mermaid.
Hi, my name is Para. Paradzai Havatichken Fu, originally from Zimbabwe. I'm delighted to be here. I'm delighted to be part of the Celtic Carvers. I did an eagle with a fish, depicts the life in the River Barrow and life in Ireland.
We caught up with Celtic Chainsaw Carvers organiser John Hayes from Special Branch Carvings.
We're here at the Irish Woodland Festival. It's after being a kind of hectic couple of days. The weather wasn't great, but we're hanging in there. I'm really excited. The pieces are really starting to come together behind me.
And they're also doing a bit of speed carving later on in aid of the lifeboats. So it's nice to have that community aspect to the project as well.
Logasol are one of the most important things that we're actually using down here. It's for planking for the speed carving. This is Ronan from Logasol, and these machines are great for actually making boards to make your tables. And if we're making benches, we are actually getting these cut, so we're going to be doing the speed carve later on for relief carving.
The Speed Carve event is where the carvers are challenged to create a sculpture against the clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Celtic carvers. First time ever in Ireland. Are you ready, lads? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and away they go. You have 30 minutes, lads.
Once the time was up, the carvers had completed their challenge, and then their pieces were auctioned off to the highest bidders.
You're going to come in at 105, 105, 110. Back to you again. Come on now, there you go. Looking at you. He gone with 125. I'll be 65 euros. No, he's getting 170. Do we have 210? We have 10 now. Twice for 170. We have 175. 180 we're going, okay, 180. Oh, 200. Very much so. We got a picture with you. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much. But I'd like to thank Oleomac, I'd like to thank Camsaw, Logasol, Sabertooth, all the sponsors, Club Hire. Without you, we couldn't do it. The Brandon Hotel, Wexford Council. Ronan, how are you? Thanks for coming down to the show. I was just trying to explain what this machine really does, and we're saying we're using this for the speed carving event.
What we're doing is providing wood processing equipment to Ireland, and one of the main products that we do sell to farm foresters here are the bandsaw mills, which are very popular. So farmers that have forestry can utilise their forest crop to cut board, or maybe utilise it in such a fashion that they want to use it around the farm, be it post or rail and so on and so on. But
so literally you can make anything from your log down to the furniture, what you're doing.
Well, that's it.
Well, we'd be lost without you. Yeah, but thanks for coming down.
And thanks for bringing us and inviting us.
I know, man, it's absolutely fabulous. This is a fabulous machine. As you can see, you can make anything you want. So it's after going well. I'm happy with it. And thanks very much to everybody. And we'll see you out the rest of the day.
Fantastic, yeah. This is obviously the first year it's here. My two lads personally are mad into machines and chainsaws and the outdoor kind of life. So it's fantastic. It's a great place for the kids. And hoping next year, bigger and better. And hopefully it continues onwards and upwards from here.
One of the highlights of this event was the Craft Marquee.
Hello, I'm delighted to be here in the craft tent area for the Ireland's Woodland Show. We have an array of creatives and craft workers here displaying all their goods and wares. We have Pebbles by Verna, we have Kenneth Finn, we have stained glass, we have design notions. There's way too many for me to even call out, but these are all our makers from around County Wexford. We're delighted to be able to support them and have them here with us for this inaugural Woodland Show. We look forward to you visiting the Craft Marquee and make sure everything is for sale. Thank you so much.
But ladies and gentlemen, will you please put your hands together for the amazing, and thank you so much for coming down, Paul Bulger, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know how I can follow that. Thanks, John. So who likes Shaun the Sheep? I worked on the Shaun the Sheep film, which meant that I had to draw him for about 2 years. So look, I'm going to start here with his head, and that's kind of his body, right? So now I'm going to think about what way would he stand. Now, that's nothing more than a few quick shapes. Can you see that? So if I draw over with a marker and try to make it really...
He does make it look very easy, don't he?
It took 50 years.
50 years. No, we'd say 30, but you're not. He has every kind of... You know, when you see all these statues that they use to make the movies, he has them all in his studio.
So what we're going to try to do here, we're all the time making big wood carvings. But what Owen does is, if you have old tools and stuff like that, he does it the old traditional way, and it's actually fascinating to watch. So, but now we're going to try to do a wood spirit, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carve out the bases of it on the back here. They won't see, and then you're going to try to copy that on the front. Do it nice and easy, one. Like that. Bring it down. There you go. That's your nose. Take it out of here. Yeah. It's not too bad.
We had Robert Windle from the department giving us a breakdown of all the grants and supports that are out there for both existing forest owners and for new potential forest owners. Murray Timber Group and Glennon Brothers, two of our bigger sawmills, and they gave us a bit of a tour on timber specs and for our existing forest owners what they should be producing in their forestry and maybe how to manage it a little. Here at the Woodland show today, we'd like to thank our supporters, the Forest Service in the Department of Agriculture, Food and the Marine. Without them, we couldn't have gone ahead, and it's been brilliant. It's been a great event. We couldn't have got to the scale we did without their support.
Overall, the Ireland's Woodland Show was a resounding success, and we look forward to 2025 when we return with the show even bigger and better. We hope to see you all there.